So mathematically we have a symbol at least to tell us that we have 10 superscript x. And what if we want to have a subscript? Let me do a BR here so that I'll be able to break off one line, and the reverse is a subscript, which is SUB, and the far end we have SUB. Save, reload. Now we have an SUB with a subscript x. Okay, so before anything at all, this is the difference between an ordinary one and what we are doing. So we have 10x like this, and then we have a BR here so that we have at least broken up that line. We have a BR here, then you can see that this 10x is just an ordinary 10x, and this one is the one with the subscript, this one is the one, sorry, this one is the one with the superscript, this one is the one with the subscript. What if you want to have 10 subscript x subscript y, 10 exponent x exponent y, or we want to have 10 base x and we want to have another base for this x? So we'll say 10 subscript x subscript y. This is what we want to do as at this time. Now then you add another y here. Let's see what happens. Reload. We have the y, not a subscript, it's still at the base because we have closed off this subscript on this x alone, and we don't want to end on this x alone. We want the y to also go to the top to become a superscript. So if you want it to become a superscript, then the superscript tag should be able to affect the y as well. So let's do off with the closing tag so that it doesn't mean we have ended with the x alone. We want to include the y so that we have it at the top of the x. Now come to file, you save, reload your browser, then you can see that you have 10 exponent x, and the y is also an exponent of x. 10 superscript x superscript. The same thing should happen to this part like this. Reload, you have 10 base x base y. Okay, and now we can close it off. Close it, reload, means we have closed it, and we can as well close this one and reload. It's the exact same thing. What if I have another 10 here? You can see that 10 is also in the line of this x because we have two opening superscripts which is covering two characters, which is x and y, and this is supposed to be a superscript of the 10, and since we are not closing off this one, and y is also becoming a superscript of x, and now that we want to have another character which is not a part of a superscript, we are still rendering the 10 as part of the superscript even though we have closed off this superscript itself. Then what we want to understand is that so long as we have two opening superscript tags, you must have two closing superscript tags so that the rest of the pages which is not part of the superscript will not be affected by anything. Now we close it off, save. Now you see it has broken down out of that superscript line. It's no more a part of the superscript. So any other text alone, supposing we want to write a nose against this one, for example, this is a superscript of a superscript. So this is a sub of a sub. This is superscript of a superscript. For example, save, reload your browser. You see it is found at the superscript level. So it's just a matter of using the superscript task to close it off again, then reload. Now it is coming down, it's formatting properly. So the thing is that you are supposed to know that it will be the same thing for this part. It's just a matter of changing this one to SUB and then SUB, and you have perfectly formatted the text properly. So you can see that HTML is quite interesting, very nice program to learn. The last thing I'll be talking about for today is also about some other functional features, like the marquee tool. It's very nice. Okay, supposing we have this and we want to have them center, we want to have them at the middle of our web page. We can use what we call the center. Then I'll cut the closing one, I'll bring it down here, I'll paste it here as well, and I will want to indent my markup properly. So that's here, so that I want to center everything I am doing in the middle of the web page. So this is what center is all about. You can use the center to target any part of a web document. Now I don't want to do it for the whole page. I want to target a particular page, a particular part of the page, and I'm targeting the H1 alone. So now you can see that the H1 alone has been centered. What if I want to have some animations which will be running back and forth to tell certain information to users? You can see that nice charts, nice tutorials, and I'll wrap around with the marquee tool, MARQUEE, and it's going to have HTML animation which will be running from the right to the left, and it will go back and forth until you have done away with it. So it's a nice tutorial. This brings us to the end of the tutorials for today's lessons, and tomorrow will be another day. We'll be talking about some of the advanced features in HTML. In our HTML course, we'll be talking about links, hyperlinks, how to be able to do clickable links and navigation links, and so that you will have a navigation around pages. We'll be linking our page to other pages. For example, you must have, when you have a home, about, contact pages, you'll be clicking around, you'll be taking back and forth through pages. You learn how to do links as well, and you also be able to learn how to link CSS style sheets, external CSS, and how to do some style. In HTML, we'll also be learning forms, how to prepare form, and also list items, and a whole lot of them. Until our next tutorial, my name is Isaac Owusu. Thank you very much.